Welcome to the Ultimate Fan Playbook. Today, we're diving into this explainer to look at the monumental hype and, frankly, the gritty logistical reality of the 2026 World Cup across North America. This isn't just another tournament, guys. It's a sprawling, continent-wide, massive event. Let's get right into it. So here's our game plan for this explainer. 1. The biggest tournament in history. 2. The 3 nation host venues. 3. Transforming arenas for the world. 4. The matchday transit puzzle. And 5. Tickets, tech, and fan zones. Let's kick things off with Section 1, the biggest tournament in history, unprecedented scale. The crucial point here is that this tournament is literally making history before a single ball is even kicked. We're talking about leaping to an absolutely incredible 104 matches spread over 39 days. Because they've expanded from 32 to a massive new 48-team format, the schedule is absolutely packed from June 11th all the way to July 19th. That means more teams, way more fans, and, you guessed it, a lot more moving parts. When you break down how those matches are distributed across our 3 host nations, the United States takes the lion's share with 78 matches, while Canada and Mexico each host 13. And to help ease travel fatigue for both the squads and us fans, the organizers are actually keeping group stage matches tightly clustered together regionally. Moving right along to Section 2, the 3 nation host venues, iconic stages. With so many truly legendary stadiums spread out across 16 different host cities, stretching everywhere from Vancouver down to Mexico City, you really have to wonder where the defining bookends of this tournament are actually going to take place. Because, let's face it, these are the venues where the ultimate memories will be forged. Well, the whole thing is going to ignite at Mexico City's iconic Estadio Azteca on June 11th. Now, this is a venue that is absolutely soaked in 500 years of regional history. But more importantly for us football fans, the Azteca has already hosted 2 men's World Cup finals, including that legendary 1970 tournament featuring Pele. So it's honestly the absolute perfect, historically weighty stage to kick the whole shebang off. And then it's all going to culminate at the massive 82,500-seat MetLife Stadium in New York and New Jersey on July 19th. Now, this stadium is certainly no stranger to massive events. You might remember it previously hosted the historic 2016 Copa America Centenario final, where Chile defeated Lionel Messi's Argentina. It's just a spectacular venue to close out, literally the most expansive tournament in history. All right, Section 3, Transforming Arenas for the World. The micro story. Now, here is where the hype slams right into reality. You can't just drop a massive FIFA tournament into an American football stadium without making some serious ground-up changes. Just look at the $5 billion SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. First off, standard NFL turf just won't cut it, so they are installing nearly 74,000 square feet of natural grass. Second, American football pitches are way too narrow, so they are literally ripping out hundreds of corner seats to widen the playing surface. And third, because of FIFA's extremely rigid rules, all corporate branding has to be completely stripped away. So during the tournament, SoFi will simply go by Los Angeles Stadium. Wild, right? Let's hit Section 4, the matchday transit puzzle, money and movement. We really need to talk about the stark, almost unbelievable contrast between exorbitant parking fees and incredibly cheap local transit alternatives. At SoFi Stadium, parking could run you up to $300, but the LA Metro? Just $3.50. Or what about Mercedes-Benz Stadium down in Atlanta? It's almost $100 to park there, but only $5 to ride the MARTA system. The takeaway here is glaringly obvious. Local public transit is 100% your best friend. And, guys, this part is absolutely crucial. The venue hosting the actual World Cup final literally has 0 on-site parking for fans. 0. If you are heading to MetLife Stadium, you are going to have to rely on NJ Transit, where round-trip tickets are capped at $105, or you're going to have to book off-site parking hubs like the American Dream Mall, and those spots are surging to $225 per game. So if you absolutely insist on driving, you need to be prepared for some major red tape. You have to navigate these strict rules where your Just Park email must perfectly match your official FIFA ticket account. If it doesn't, your reservation could straight up be canceled. On the flip side, the transit systems are offering super streamlined solutions like preloaded digital cards, think TAP in LA, or specialized $18 3-day transit passes via the MyOrca app up in Seattle. When it comes to match day, preparation is literally everything. And finally, Section 5, Tickets, Tech, and Fan Zones, Final Preparations. Let's talk ticketing first. We are currently in the last-minute sales phase, which is strictly first come, first served. No more lotteries here. To avoid getting completely scammed, you should only use the official FIFA resale marketplace. And a quick heads up, Mexico has strict laws in place, meaning their marketplace is face value only. Also, you're going to want to keep a close eye out for those limited $60 supporter entry tiers, which get allocated directly by the national federations if you actually qualify. Now, remember that your tickets will be completely digital. That means you absolutely have to have a solid internet connection when you get to those security gates. Honestly, grabbing a travel eSIM like the one from Holofly is the smartest way to guarantee you have uninterrupted 5G data across the US, Canada, and Mexico, all without getting crushed by unexpected, insane international roaming fees. Because trust me, you do not want to be stuck outside the gate just because you couldn't get your digital ticket to load. And having that reliable data is going to be vital, even if you totally miss out on stadium tickets. The host cities are setting up these massive official fan zones in places like New York, Toronto, Mexico City, Los Angeles, Miami. These zones are going to be absolutely packed with giant public viewing screens, live music, food trucks, and a ton of cultural events. You are definitely going to want to be connected to navigate those crowds and keep track of the daily event schedules. So, with 16 host cities and unprecedented 104 matches and literally millions of fans descending on North America, the stage is set for what is going to be the biggest sporting event in human history. We've given you the playbook on the stadiums, the transit hacks, and the tech you need to survive. The only question left to answer is, where will you make your World Cup memories? Start planning right now, and we'll see you at the pitch.